Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So now guys, it started as a joke, but then of course that is how it always starts within the Nigerian space. It starts as a joke, and by the time you realize that it's not a joke, it is too late for you to do anything about it. So it starts as a joke, as guys, I bring you this. Yaya Bello endorsed by House of Assembly for 2023 presidency. So yes, you will think it's April Fool and you will think this is comedy hour, but this is actually what is going on within the Nigerian space. And yes, I did say Yaya Bello, that clownish little man from what's it called, Kogi State, the one that is always fighting Dino Melaye. So you can imagine already the quality of this person when his arch rival is somebody like Dino Melaye, the Baba Salah of Nigerian politics. But as I said, it starts as a joke, as again, Yaya Bello endorsed by House of Assembly for 2023 presidency. So now let's now see how comedy comes to real life with this one. Governor Yaya Bello has been endorsed by the Kogi State House of Assembly to contest for president in the 2023 general elections. Correspondents learned that the House in a plenary session on Wednesday said their decision for the endorsement was born out of the outstanding performances of the governor in the state. So let me just pause there for a moment because we must pause. You will recall, of course, during the 2019 campaign process, in the throes of the campaign in 2019, when they were doing the elections in Kogi State, Aisha Buhari went to that state and virtually went on her knees to the electorate of Kogi State, begging them. Why? She was saying that forgive and forget. And what is she saying that they should forgive and forget? She was saying that they should forgive and forget the fact that Yaya Bello had not paid the civil servants for 18 months. So that is, yes, 18 months, 1/8. So a year and 6 months is what we're talking about. This person has not paid people turning up for a daily duty, for daily bread and working to earn a living. He had not paid them for 18 months. But what did she do? Aisha Buhari was begging the people of that state, and please go and check on Google, so don't take my word for anything. Aisha Buhari was begging the people of Kogi State to forgive and forget and re-elect this person, who of course they did not re-elect. But then of course we know that nobody elects anybody within the Nigerian space. What they just do is to capture the electoral body, as they did in 2019, and ask them to write out results and announce it. So he was announced back into the state. We take it from the top again. Correspondents learned that the House in a plenary session on Wednesday said their decision for the endorsement was born out of the outstanding performances of the governor in the state. So you see where we are now within the Nigerian space. So we carry on. The majority leader, Abdullahi Bello, whilst moving the motion, said Governor Bello has transformed the state and rid the state of kidnapping and armed robbery. Yaya Bello, by his creative governance style, has somehow engineered a reversal of several negative national development indicators in Kogi State. Examples abound everywhere. Under his watch, Kogi State has been transformed from the kidnap capital of Nigeria outside the embattled Northeast into a polity where the abduction of humans for ransom, along with other violent crimes like armed robbery, have become mere opportunistic aberrations. The Right Honorable Speaker and Honorable members of the Kogi State House of Assembly, upon due deliberation of proper motion, therefore, do hereby unanimously make and pass a vote of confidence on His Excellency Governor Yaya Bello of Kogi State. The lawmakers added that this solemn call is first and foremost premised upon and born of our belief that the subject, Yaya Bello, is a fit and proper person with the right mix of youth experience and track record to answer same firmly and decisively in 2023 and beyond. The lawmakers also said the North Central Zone has not had a shot at the presidency and Governor Bello is the right person to lead the nation. So President Bello now is now what we have to look forward to in 2023. So now let's just look at the list then and then see how he fits in with these clamorings. So the clamor now is Tinubu. So that's the first one. The second clamor is El-Rufai. That's the second one. The third clamor is a southeastern president, although a champion has not yet been identified within the southeastern mix. So we can discount names like Okorocha. Of course, I don't even think as lowly as we rate Yaya Bello, he's even a step above Okorocha. So we discount Okorocha of about any possibilities of being the next president of Nigeria. So Peter Obi is another name that is being mentioned, but then Peter Obi is a very peculiar sort of a person, and he has these peculiarities about him that doesn't really sit with a lot of people within the Nigerian space, especially when he starts to chant China, China, China. He was ridiculed in the last election for his constant chanting of China, 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 as though China is the shining light of an example of a nation. China, a lot of people will we would reflect that is it is noted for poor quality products. Even the train station the train service rather that they built in Kaduna to Abuja, this train is always breaking down in the middle of the road, and this is something that is meant to be brand new. So poor quality is the association that people make with China, and this guy, this Peter Obi, China, China all the time, to the point that Kiyamo was mocking him during the last election, calling him Chinaman. So he's discounted as well. So I cannot think immediately of a name really that stands. Maybe Senator Abaribe. He has that respect across the country, but he doesn't have enough of a political span. It doesn't span really beyond the Igbo people. I am a great admirer of Senator Abaribe, and I am an Oyo man, a full-blood Yoruba man, but really I am an aberration. A lot of people don't even know him, never mind having an opinion on his politics. So who exactly is a champion from the Igbo people? So we'll take the Igbos as a collective and put them in the mix as third, and then in that mix then you also have now Yaya Bello and elements like Atiku Abubakar. So these are the choices that I imagine for 2023 for Nigeria, and you are thinking that the country will evolve, then you can dream on. So look at the name, Bola Tinubu, El-Rufai, Atiku Abubakar, Yaya Bello, and somebody from Igbo land. But really, it's the ridiculousness of this now pronouncement that is coming from the House of Assembly in Kogi State that really jars my senses a bit. It's a bit comical and a bit laughable, but if you set aside the humor of it all, the ridiculousness of it, and you look at then what would have led these people, this means in effect that the whole entirety of that assembly in Kogi State is in Yaya Bello's pocket. Because for them to come out and say this, then of course then that immediately tells you that they are all bought and paid for, and they are all just like minions and yes men within that space, and then that then speaks to the sort of governance that they are having in Kogi State. So a yes man sort of a governance, so a one-man band effectively is what we're seeing in Kogi State, just from the pronouncement of these clownish people in that House of Assembly. Conversations in the comment section, President Yaya Bello is what they are telling us to look forward to in 2023. What says you? Come share thoughts. But before you come share those thoughts, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. The bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Click on like as well, because that helps with the YouTube algorithm. Once you've done all the clickings, come join me then in the comment section. Come tell me who your pick is amongst this rogue list. Tinubu, El-Rufai, Yaya Bello, somebody from the east, etc., etc., Atiku Abubakar. So who is your pick from the rogue list? So I'll leave you here. Carry this conversation on with you in the comment section, but here I say peace.